guys, my name's Kate. Thank you for coming to join me today. If you're new here, a bigger thank you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and if you want to be notified when I post, the bell button. But today I'm just gonna talk on the topics of picking on people, nitpicking, banter and bullying. So if you want to see my thoughts, my opinions and a tiny little bit of my experiences, just keep on watching. So I know this is a bit of an odd video, but bear with me. I wanted to talk about like bullying / being picked on, because in this past year I've literally had people do it 3 times to me, whether they think it's banter, it's funny, or it's just a joke. It's not. Like, it might just be to them, but they're not the ones on the receiving end, they're the ones on the giving end. So I'll tell you a little bit about each time. So the first time was around May this year, and it was about a pregnancy scare. Well, I say a pregnancy scare, my period was late. That's all it was. It's always late. Obviously, we were a bit worried. I made a post on one of my social medias, and then the next thing I knew, I was getting taken the piss out of. But the girls messaged me and they were like, oh, it was nothing, it wasn't about you, blah 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 blah. But obviously it was about me. Like, I have no doubt about that. Like, okay, they said it's not, fair enough, but anyways, that was the first time. Obviously I gave them the benefit of the doubt the first time, because I thought, well, maybe it's not. But the second time they did it, confirmed it. But before the second time, there was another incident on Twitter where someone put a picture of themselves with that Snapchat girl filter on, and then they said, oh, it looks like me, which, to be honest, is quite insulting. I don't see the resemblance at all. Obviously it was someone who barely knows me. I hadn't seen or spoke to them in years. Same with the people who I hadn't spoken to or seen them in years. So obviously I took myself at the situation. I unfollowed them all, and if I could stop them following me, then I did that too. But at the end of the day, like, why should I stick around to be subjected to that? And then the third occasion is, obviously, like, you know, I've just had my lips done. And that was the third occasion, because how can you be on benefits getting lips done? You're using our taxpayers' money, all this and all that. When, I'm not being funny, I've paid my taxes from 16 to the age of 22. Like, literally. And even if I was using taxpayers' money, it's still none of their business. But all my money that I get from the government for being ill, which, might I add, I don't choose to be ill. It's not something I choose to do. Why would I want fibromyalgia and possible endometriosis, IBS, anxiety, depression? Why the fuck would I want it all? Like, if you want it, there's something wrong with you, trust me. I don't get an awful lot from the government, but everything I do get goes towards 1, my bills, 2, my private appointments, and 3, petrol to get me to my private appointments. My lips come from my sweet boyfriend over there, who knew I was down about it, who knew I'd been researching it for like 2 years. And he said, bite the bullet, do it, and I'll pay. Obviously I used some of my birthday money, but he paid the most towards it, to be honest. But again, like I said, that's no one's, what I do with the money that I get is no one's business. Obviously, if you know me, you'll know what does happen with the money. Like Hayley and Holly, obviously Jack, my mum, my nan, Jack's mum, everyone who knows me, knows where that money does go and why it goes to those places. Like, sorry, there's a hair in my burner. Got it. But like I said, everyone who knows me knows where that money goes. They know that I am ill. Like I've had 2 assessments, physical assessments, where they have said that I am too ill to work. Like, I wouldn't be receiving those things without those assessments, without people looking at me and saying it. And like, obviously I had to have sick notes off the doctor. Without my doctor thinking that I was too ill, I wouldn't receive those. Like, so it is a bit of a throw it up in the air, bit of a confusing thing. But like I said, like, I don't see why people pick on people, especially when they haven't. Like, I'm not being funny. Someone who knew me 4 years ago does not know me now. They might have known me back then, or even a year ago. Someone I spoke to a year ago does not know me now. They do not know how I feel. They do not know what I'm capable of. They do not know what I think of. They know fuck all. Like, everything to do with me has changed. Not just like a little bit, like a lot of me has changed. And for people to sit there and think they can judge that and they can nitpick at it, or they can have banter with it, like, is just ridiculous. But like, you might think it is banter to you, but to the person on the receiving end it might not be. And bullying is so bad nowadays that people do, well, it could have happened back in the olden days, but obviously I don't know with that, but I know now, like, people who get bullied do tend to take their lives. They do tend to commit suicide. And I'm not gonna lie, there has been a few occasions where it's come across my mind, but imagine being the person to drive a person to commit suicide because of what you are saying and what you are doing, which is none of your business at the end of the day. But it is so frequent that people are committing suicide nowadays because of how people are making them feel about themselves. It's not on, and it's ridiculous. But you have no right to have banter or to bully or to just pick on someone that, whether you know them or not, it's out of order. Like, whether you're 23 or bloody 100, it's not your place to say. Like, if you think someone's got, if you don't like something, keep it to yourself. Like, what's the word I'm looking for?
What's that?
I'll think of it now, just bear with me. If you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all. That is a big bloody thing. Don't say it. You don't need to say it. You're not getting paid to say it. You're not getting paid to not say it, so just don't say it. Like, if you think someone with pink hair walking down the street, their hair's disgusting, keep it to yourself. You think their hair's nice, spread it out loud if you want. You don't have to, but you can. I can promise you, if you tell someone that, like, you like something they're wearing, or you like their hair or something like that, then they will remember it for the rest of their day. They'll be so happy. But if you tell someone that you, well, bully someone or pick on someone, they are literally going to remember it for the rest of their lives. And it doesn't matter if you're thick-skinned or not, you're still going to remember it. Whether you cry about it or not, like, it's not something that goes away. Like, I'm not going to lie, I haven't sat here and cried over what has happened today. But in the past, it has got to me. Like, well, it happened yesterday. But, like, in the past, it has got to me. But just don't do it, really. But I just thought I'd come on here and say my bit. Say how I'm feeling. And basically say fuck you. But if you've enjoyed this video, I try to post twice a week. And thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and if you want to be notified of when I post, there's the bell button. Thank you and goodbye.